Here we are in the final segment of our program, The Platform, this evening, and we continue to speak with Bianca Nygard. And you know, Bianca, we are just in the throes of putting together studios here on Thompson Boulevard. So our viewers and listeners would know that we are not completely on the platform set, but there are some good things to come. I can promise you that. But moving ahead in 2017, we're going to continue to focus on health and fitness, eh?
Oh yes, well one thing is I'm so excited to say that any major event that comes up in the Bahamas, when I look back at it, my father has contributed in some way, and I think that this will continue. So for example, we just came from the Bahamas International Film Festival where he contributed before Junk Canoe, the blackout that happened, and now we have King Eric's sailing regatta coming up, where King Eric and him were best friends. That's what really actually brought him to the Bahamas and kept him here, loving the Bahamas so much. And so we'll keep on doing reviews of how my father's contributed, and then what his new step is with his medical care, what's happening with Nygard Slims, or what's going to be in the future.
He's still doing a tremendous amount of work with stem cell research and therapy around the world. In the United States, I know that he's becoming the go-to person for a whole lot of people who are interested in stem cell research. Eh?
Oh yes, it's very exciting because he's been researching it a lot himself. And then he's also been investing in himself and trying it out on himself. And the results have been amazing. So he's actually turning younger before our eyes, and it's incredible. So people want to do studies on him now and shows on him and everything.
It's amazing the amount of funds that he has invested in stem cells, stem cell therapy and research. I recall being at a conference in Florida, and most of the physicians who were interested were around Peter Nygard. And Peter Nygard himself is not a physician, as many people know. He's a fashion designer, he's a fashion mogul known around the world. But it was interesting to see the number of physicians who came to him for information and to find out what he was doing with respect to stem cell research. And he brought into our studios people out of China and other places around the world. So he's investing very heavily in this.
But well, it's really an incredible story actually, and a good motivation for anybody, because it just goes to show that anything you put your mind to, you can accomplish. And we can say he's a fashion designer, but really if we look at Nygard Key or any of his other buildings, he could have been an architect. Right now, you know, he's hands-on in developing that, and now with the medical field, he's becoming a leader in that. But it's just about having the passion for it and wanting to learn about it and getting completely immersed in it, and then he's becoming the expert and the go-to person. But it could have been anything, you know.
But let's hope that we have a wonderful new year.
Yeah.
You have a whole lot of shows planned for us.
Yes, lots of exciting stuff coming up. Thank you.
Very good. Well, we've been speaking with Bianca Nygard, who, as you know, is regularly on the platform every weekend. And what we have been doing today, we have shown a number of excerpts from shows that we have done in the recent past. And so she's going to continue to bring us exciting guests. And let me tell you, she's been organizing these guests, working very hard on this particular project. And I'm told that, you know, her father is very pleased with all of these programs, because not only Peter Nygard doesn't need to promote himself in the Bahamas, but what he has been doing is really focusing on the health and wellness of Bahamians. He's very concerned that we beat some of these non-communicable diseases and Bahamians live a healthy lifestyle. So in addition to promoting his Nygard Slims, which is a minor part of the shows that we've been doing, you would have seen that we have focused on Bahamian athletes, and we have focused on a number of problems that we've had in society, particularly cancer, among other things. So, Bianca, thank you so very much again for being here today.
Thank you too.
Good. Thank you for watching and listening to our program this evening. Good evening, everyone.